The city of Fremantle has stepped up its fight to stop lead being exported through its port amid fears there could be a repeat of the Esperance contamination. A public hearing was held in Fremantle today and hundreds of submissions opposing the plan will be delivered to the state government this week.
Last month, the state government gave the go-ahead for lead to be exported through the Fremantle port, despite the same company being blamed for the contamination in Esperance. Today, residents and politicians gathered at a public hearing to voice their concerns.
The science is very, very clear that this material, even at very low levels of exposure, can cause permanent cognitive damage to children.
When you're thinking about risk, you've got to take into account the numbers of people exposed to that risk. And this proposal takes lead through a densely populated metropolitan area.
The Greens were keen to point out that Labor had also given the plan conditional approval when it was in government.
Both parties have used this issue to score political points. They say no to Magellan in opposition and yes to Magellan in government.
We did lose the election and we are in a position where we're rethinking our policy positions.
The Fremantle Mayor says he's also received hundreds of submissions on the plan, which will be presented to the Premier and the Opposition Leader when Parliament resumes on Tuesday. The government says it's imposed tough conditions to protect the community, and some residents believe the company deserves a second chance.
Companies can act responsibly, especially ones who have recognised the errors of their ways.
Peter Taliaferri is tipped to be the next Labor candidate for Fremantle when Jim McGinty retires. He denies the two issues are linked, but wouldn't be drawn on whether he would nominate for a by-election.
I'll make my views understood more clearly when Jim, if he decides to retire early.
There's speculation a by-election could be called within months. Alicia Rowe Flaherty, ABC News.
A 19-year-old